Hey guys, and welcome back. And I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, why is Matt at them blinking woods again? Well, there's a good reason for that. One, I'm going live, which is probably going to be before this goes out. And two, I'm fascinated with this place. I mean, beginning of February, I didn't believe in ghosts. I thought once you're dead, you're dead. I didn't believe in orbs, I didn't believe in fairies, I didn't believe in any of that. And then I came here one wet, miserable February morning, and it was actually in this spot here, coming down these stairs behind me, that I felt a hand on my shoulder, a whisper in my ear, and then completely being overcome with emotion and headaches and stomach cramps. And I was fitting well, there was nothing wrong with me, and as soon as I left the woods, that feeling disappeared. And since that day, and I've just, yeah, there's something out there and I'm going to find it. And I still don't believe that knocks and things like that are necessarily ghostly. I don't. I could go into a haunted asylum and there'd be banging and knocking and footsteps and it wouldn't faze me. I'd think old building, and buildings do talk. I spent enough time in the building industry to know that. You know, wood expands and contracts and creaks and cracks and old pipes and things like that. And also I do a lot with cameras these days and infrared filters, things like that. And I know exactly what fluoresces under infrared. And again, orbs, they take a bit to convince me, to be fair. They'd have to be a bloody good orb. So yeah, that's part of the reason I'm down here. I've got some of my kit. I'm going to do a mini investigation as it starts to get dark. Whether or not I get trapped in here while it's dark, we'll see. I'm hoping not to be in here on my own after dark, but it's a good mile back to the car through the woods. Could happen. At the moment I'm heading up these stairs, and I'm going to go up to where the main buildings and waterfalls are. I'll have a chat with you up there. I'm going to get the spirit box out, the EVP out, and we're going to see what we can capture as it's dusk. And I'm going to go live while I'm up there as well to tell you about the event that I'm going to run right here in a couple of weeks. So stick with me and I will explain all in a minute. So then guys, I'm up at the top. This is where the waterfalls are, and it's basically where all the other buildings are as well. And as you can see from sort of looking around me, it's really is a pretty spot. And wherever you look, there's ribbons and things in the trees. Down there, I can't get in because obviously it's locked. We're out of hours at the minute. In that black door there is the original hermitage of Saint Nectan. That's where he was said to have sort of lived and resided, and it's also where he died. In there, it's very spiritual. People come from all over to leave gifts for loved ones they've lost and passed away, spread ashes, that sort of thing. Very, very spiritual. Up there is just behind that building is a retreat. It's like a log cabin that you can hire. Up there we got the calf, and this bit up here, it's all very commercialised, which is what you would expect. You pay £5, I think it is, or £4.95 as an adult to get in. You go in through these gates, you go down to the waterfall. We're going to head down that way now because there's very little to do up here because obviously it's closed. I am literally the only one here. It's beginning to get dark now, so I am going to start heading back in a minute. Down there's the waterfalls, just down past them trees, and you come down this path to get back to the car. So it's about a mile roughly, but down there you can probably see the sort of walkways and that which lead down to the waterfalls. Again, I've come here this late in the afternoon / evening just so I can really see if I can capture anything, being the only one here, and basically see anything. Because as I say, down there I don't think we'll be able to see it from the angle that I'm at. It's going to start raining again. Oh no, it's going to start hailstoning. That's what I needed. So yeah, down here, I don't think we're going to get the right angle to see it. But you can see that body of water down there. That's basically the stream that runs off the main waterfall, which is behind them rocks. And it's down there that the ghost of a girl's seen, a little girl. And walking around amongst the trees. There's often monks seen, figures of grey ladies. So there's a lot of sightings here, both good and bad. And I think that's what, for me, is the main appeal. And there we go. So down there I say is the waterfalls. There's actually 3 here. You've got the main cleave, which is the one that comes through the 2 holes in the rocks behind there. There's one just at the bottom there, and there's also one right over on the far side there. So I'm going to shut the camera down for a minute until this rain passes, and I'm going to speak to you in a second. Is there anybody here with me? Can you make the lights on my machine here go off? If there's anybody here? Is that you doing that? Can you do that again? Oh wow, thank you. If you're here, can you do that again? Do that again for me. Make my little box go. See if you can get it into the red. Is there anybody here with me? If you just made my little box flash, can you do it again? Wow, thank you. Is that you doing that? Oh wow. So as you can see, since I got them EMF sort of replies, the weather has just turned. And no, I'm not saying that's paranormal. I'm just saying it's bad timing. So I'm actually walking back down. I'm coming down the path where I had my very first experience. I could have swore I saw someone there. And basically, I'm going to come down and I'm going to get down lower in the valley, and then we're going to continue doing a few investigations. But this weather's awful. Right, I'm going to leave the camera running a minute, because walking along here now, I've just had this sudden feeling that someone was running up behind me. I know what you're thinking, Matt, you're going mad. And do you know what? The first time I ever experienced anything, and it was here, I did think I was going mad. I mean, I was scared to tell anyone. But now I've experienced it, and I've seen more than one thing now. And I have been made into a bit of a believer. But I'm still out and I'm still looking for answers, and I'm still quite sceptical in what answers I get and how I get them. So, and to be fair, when I was doing the bits with the K2 earlier, I know what you're thinking, my camera sets it off. Well, it doesn't. You'll see there's no reading coming through on that. My camera will not set that off, and I promise you that is the only electrical equipment. My camera is the only thing electrical I've got on me. But again, there's still explanations for it. I'm not saying that some, you know, a spirit was communicating with me through the EMFs. Admittedly, he was flashing it when I asked him to, or it. So what I want to do is on Friday the 26th of April, so in a couple of weeks' time, I want to get a group together and I want to come down here and I want to investigate these woods and then waterfalls after dark. It can be an all-night thing, it can be as long as you want it to be, because there will be accommodation provided, food provided. And if you're interested and you're local to Cornwall, or even if you're not and you want to come down, hit me up, get a message over to me, and I can put you on the list. I'm going to ask for £30 per person if you don't want to stay overnight, 50 if you want to stay the night. Because I will get a lodge together and provide accommodation for those that want to stay overnight, or even if you want to investigate until the early hours and then go home, or you want to get your head down a couple of hours before you go home. The options there's a couple of lodges here. Until I know an idea of numbers, I don't know which one to book, whether the 6 or 12, but one way or another it's happening. I've decided now it's going to be the 26th of April, so that's Friday in 2 weeks' time. And I've got a feeling this place is going to provide some serious stuff. I mean, it's not dark. I am the only one here. I'm the only one down here, stupid enough to be down here. It's nearly 7 o'clock now. And it's pouring down. But I'm still getting some good feelings. I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye, but then we're in the middle of the woods, things move. That's natural. The K2's giving good results. Bearing in mind it's daytime, and also I've got a couple of good EVPs, I believe. So St Nectons Glen, if you're not interested in coming on the event, fine, but get down here and check it out. It is one hell of a place. It's stunningly beautiful, and I think it is a very much underestimated paranormal hotspot. When you look at the facts, I mean, the Hermitage up the top there, people come from all over the place to spread ashes of loved ones in the waterfalls. You know, the Saint Nectan himself, he was said to have been killed and buried under the waterfall. There's 2 female figures that supposedly walk in these woods, who I'm very much keen to bump into. People have witnessed seeing monks walking in through the trees. They've also seen the ghost of a little girl at the bottom of the waterfall. And respectfully, I mean, it is a very spiritual spot. It's on the route to Glastonbury, and a lot of people come here as a sort of a spiritual pilgrimage before they head up to Glastonbury. So there is an awful lot of power here, and spiritual, you know, beings that you know, are here, and I think that is the key, and that is what produces the activity we see in St Nectons Glen. Now, I definitely want to do more here. It's such a shame the weather's turned on me, and that's really annoyed me a bit, because it was lovely when I come out. Now it's hailstones, raining, and my camera's getting soaked. So I'm going to do one last look around, a couple more EVPs, and then I will catch up with you in a minute before I sign off. But honestly, if you're interested in coming down here and joining us for our evening investigation, hit me up, okay? Because there's plenty of places available at the minute, and it was only decided today that it was going to happen. So if you're interested or know someone that is, point them in this direction. DM me, get over to Twitter or Instagram, get in touch, and we'll get you signed up. It's promising to be a hell of a night, and if what I've experienced today, someone running up behind me, I'm going mad, I'm losing my mind. But yeah, hit me up and we'll go from there. There'll be more details added, so keep an eye on my social media, because I'm going to add more and more as we get closer to the day. But what a stunning place. Right, I've decided to stop here quick because I keep feeling someone coming up behind me. So I'm going to do another quick EMF box with the K2. I'm just going to have a quick conversation, see if I can get any responses or even see anything clearly, and go from there. I say there's the K2. Not affected by my camera at all. Just so we're clear. Is there anybody here with me? Anybody like to communicate with me? If you're here, can you make the lights flash for me? Just so I know you're here. Anyone that tried contacting me last time I was here? If you're here, can you show me? Oh yes. Is that you? Thank you. Are you the same person that tried to contact me last time I was here? No? Do you know the person that tried to contact me? Would you like me to leave? No? Are you here with me now? Oh, wow. Thank you very, very much. Wow. Whoa. Is it you that's making me feel cold? Oh, yes. Huh. Wow. Are you here with me right now? Would you like me to leave? Stop flashing the box if you'd like me to leave. Flash the box if you'd like me to leave. Flash the lights if you'd like me to leave. Right, I'm gone. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm going to leave. I'd like to find out more about you. I'd like to return. Right guys, so I've just been doing some more EVPs on the way up to the car. This is about where me and Nick were the other night when we came down. Maybe a little bit further in. But I'm doing some EVPs.
Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate? Anybody at all?
I don't know if you picked that up. Do it again. Mic.
Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate? Anybody at all?
There's definitely something on that one. Again, it's very much a case of I'm going to need to get home, get it off, try and clean it up a bit, get rid of the sound of the river maybe. But as far as I'm concerned, it's definitely on that one. So let's get back to the car.